Yay, lucky me, I got to see an advanced screening of Hotel Artemis tonight, and I didn't have to pay for it. Hotel Artemis is a movie about a nurse, played by Jodie Foster. She's known as the nurse. Takes place in 2028 Los Angeles. There are riots going on in Los Angeles. All the while, she is the caretaker of Hotel Artemis, which is a hotel for only criminals. And a bunch of criminals have bunked there for the night, and there's more criminals coming. Hotel Artemis, to me... Look, I went into this movie blind. I had no expectations. I didn't watch a single trailer. The only thing I knew about this movie was the plot summary, the logline on IMDb. I walked out really let down, disappointed. I was like, this had, going in, because I was like, this has a pretty good premise. Hotel Artemis is not good. At least, that's how I feel. If you feel differently, then by all means, that's fine. To me, this really was just an idea. And that's all it was. It never went past an idea. It wasn't a great idea, but it was just an idea with poor execution. Which is sad, because Drew Pearce wrote and directed this. He was a screenwriter on Iron Man 3, which I think is the most fun of the Iron Man movies. And it gets me worried now that he's writing Sherlock Holmes 3. Because he did not do a good job with this. The characters in this movie are not likable. None of them are fleshed out, with the exception of the nurse, played by Jodie Foster. There's something you learn about her, with her character, her background, a little bit. Again, a little bit. There's something there with her, at least. There's something to latch onto, a little bit. Everybody else is just like, who are you? Like, what are your credentials? Why are you here? Do you hate that guy? Do you hate, like, this movie? There's some criminals in here that know each other, and I'm like, how do you know each other? The movie doesn't really explain that. It doesn't really explain why these riots are going on in Los Angeles. It's just bad writing all around. These characters are not developed. I don't understand the context of the situation. I don't know who these characters are, who they work for, what their credentials are. I just know Sofia Boutella plays an assassin. That's all I know, really. I mean, as far as positives, the cast was good. Everybody from Jodie Foster to Dave Bautista to Zachary Quinto to Charlie Day, who was a bit annoying but actually did a really good job, to Sofia Boutella, who, once again, I think was the breakout star of this movie. She was a standout. I've liked her in everything she's done. She's getting progressively better and better. Goldblum is only in, like, one scene, and it's kind of a waste when you think about it. Having so many characters in such a short movie, which is only 86 minutes, if you're not counting credits, not counting the end credits, 86 minutes, and you have all these actors in here. It's a bit of a waste for all that talent to have them portray such I don't want to say hideous, but like just meh characters. You would expect these actors to portray something with a little more depth, that's a little more layered, to be in a movie that maybe has a little more layers to it than this movie actually does. It has some emotional depth. There is a little bit of emotional depth, again, with Jodie Foster's character. It's just not really all that fleshed out, and my god, do I have to say that this movie is pretty fucking boring! Nothing really happens. It's just the tension. I mean, tension's driven up a little bit from interactions, but at the same time, it's just like, well, you'd kill each other. Doesn't really matter, does it? Honestly, this is like a shittier prequel to John Wick. That's basically what it is. It's a John Wick spin-off of the Continental, just done way shittier. It's just way worse. I did not like this movie. I went in completely blind, as I said, and I expected to be at least entertained, and I was just bored. There is some action, but not a lot. And at times you really can't understand, like, what is going on. There's this other character that comes in, then there's this whole mob of characters that come in. It's like, I get what's going on, but you don't get what's going on, you know? It's like, you understand, you don't understand. It's like, okay, I get why we're at point A, but how do we get to point B? I don't get how we got from point A to H. Not A to B, A to H. It's something like that, you know? I mean, people are probably going to like this movie. Me, personally, nope. Did not like it. I mean, I think its only redeeming quality is the fact that Jodie Foster's character has something. Sophia Boutella is the breakout star, and the rest of the cast does good with what they're given, but I think this is a poorly paced movie. It's too short for the amount of people it's gotten it. It's boring. It's really cliched dialogue as well. Ham-fisted dialogue, cliched, just boring characters with nothing to them. Just a generic mob movie, if you will. I am going to give Hotel Artemis a D. Wow, did not expect it to be that low. I'm even shocked, as you can tell by that long pause. Guys, thank you for watching my review of Hotel Artemis. Unfortunately, I did not like it. I was hoping I would, but I didn't. Tomorrow, I will have a review of Hereditary. You can check that out as well. I will leave all my links to my social media accounts in the description below. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex Madden, a certified G and a bona fide stud. Have a good night.